So what I am currently running is a MINN KOTA. I short shafted down to 24 inches. It's a MINN KOTA 36-pound thrust running off a Mighty Max 35 amp hour 12 volt battery. Just seems to do the job right now. I think what I'm gonna probably wind up doing is getting a small lithium battery just to run my LOWRANCE TI 7-inch touchscreen with CMAP and Navionics. It's a triple scan, so I have this down scan, side scan, and your normal sonar. I actually love that thing. Works very well. Just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. LOWRANCE makes a hell of a product. That link will also be in the description at the bottom. But this is the bad boy right here. Comes with rod protectors. Run them all the way down the side here. 2 paddle holders, but I had to remove one to set up my steering. Adjustable seat, really comfortable. Of course, my crate, battery box. It has 2 storage compartments, which of course you see one is covered up by the milk crate. 2 rod holders. Actually a third, but I don't have that attached. But I mean, it's definitely a solid kayak for the big bang for the buck. Here in Wisconsin, we have a fleet farm that carries it, Mills Fleet Farm. Bought my first kayak from them, and this is my second one I bought from them. Really thoroughly enjoy this kayak. I can stand in it during a river float without a problem. Just solid. I can take it out on Lake Michigan without a problem either, which I plan on doing this week because the salmon are out there in the harbor. Everyone's talking about it, so I'll be looking forward to doing that. So like I said, the wireless remote works really well. I have a long range antenna that came with it. Didn't ask for it, but it definitely came with it. So Gamma Electronics upped their game without a doubt. Multiple speeds. I can run it at any speed I want, or power I should say, which will give me variable speeds. Forward and reverse. I had the remote set up for latching, and if you order one of these, Gamma has a video to set it up, or you can just read the instructions. It works very well, just phenomenal. I can increase the speed up to 100%. Stop it on a dime. Remote is freaking awesome. The steering controls, really sweet. I have a Bigsby hand control, which is right there. Sets up everything, just allows me to steer, or I can lock it into a particular direction. I'm telling you, if you have a winter project, this should be. Of course, I normally run about 6 rods, but I just have those rods up here right now for display. But I mean, I just truly enjoy this kayak. It is probably one of the better ones that I've used for the big bang for the buck. Cuts through the water without a problem. Nice hull design. It's just, for me, couldn't have asked for a better kayak for the price. I've added everything that I needed to. I can't think of anything else. Maybe upgrading to a possible 55-pound thrust next year or next season. But I'm telling you, this 36-pound thrust just does it. It really does it. It's ample power to do what I need to do. I can take it down to 1.5 miles per hour just for trolling at Lake Michigan. LOWRANCE allows me to see detailed depth, side imaging, and so forth. Like I said, it's really set up for me. like most individuals, once you have your kayak, you start customizing it for yourself. Well, I definitely have customized this bad boy for myself. So that's the Empire Third Coast 120, or Third Coast Empire 120. Also going to show you how that Bigsby handle works. It was a simple install. Bigsby has this mount right here that you just mount. You run the tubing through here. TJ from Kayak USA had this bad boy on Nemo. That was his first kayak before he jumped over to the Hobie. But I can steer this bad boy without a problem, and it works very well. You know, there was a large clicking noise in the beginning, but then again, like TJ at Kayak USA found out that you have to actually just push down a little bit on the handle, and it eliminates a lot of that clicking. But it does lock into place. Beats the for me, it beats the foot control, because you're always, you know, counter measuring or counter steering, where I can just lock it in one direction, take my hand off, and continue to fish. So it works very well. Really can't complain at all. So again, this is my Empire Third Coast 120. Truly enjoying this kayak. I've had it for a full season now, and I'm telling you, these upgrades have made this a definite fishing machine for me at an economic price. Didn't have to go spend, you know, a couple grand, 30, 40,000 on a bass boat when I'm only fishing by myself. Gives me access, you know, just like any other kayak out here, gives you access to areas you can't get to in a boat. So that's why I enjoy kayak fishing. I'm definitely a hooked kayak angler without a doubt. So like I said, if you have any questions, definitely give us a call. Well, not a call, but leave a comment. I'll get back to you. I will do my best to answer all questions. And by the way, if you're wondering what that mount is, what I did was I took two Scotty track mounts that you see right here. 1, 2, and an aluminum one. Made a 2 T-bar out of 1/8 aluminum. I doubled it up to make it a 1/4. Bolted it all together, and then slid it right in with the T-bolts. So I can remove it at any point in time. It's lightweight, it's durable, handles everything without a problem. I am waiting for my Harken pulley to set it up so I can definitely give it the lift that I need if I want to raise and lower the trolling motor. But it is your basic setup. Can't really think of anything else to describe. I mean, those of you, there's tons of videos out there about the, you know, the LOWRANCE TI. There's tons of videos out there about short shafting your unit. I do have to spray paint this and clean it up though. Everything's waterproofed. Used a inch pipe hanger, a little electrical tape to make sure it stays, gets enough traction once it's bolted down. It won't slip and slide. Simple carabiners running through. I mean, this is just a full tilt boogie machine for me. And of course I have the Mighty Max in there. Here's the wireless controller. I'm gonna Velcro it to the battery box, but right now it's just sitting back here. That's the PWM box with the heat sink. Definite good addition to keep it cool. I was going to initially put it inside the battery box, but then I thought about the heat, so I said I'll just keep it outside for now. It comes with a 500-foot range long antenna. I'm not going to mount that. I'm just going to keep it loose like it is. And I mean, literally, I can hit that button from probably up to about 400 feet thus far. I've tried. I haven't gone past 500 because I just didn't feel like walking that far. But again, like I said, I had that LOWRANCE TI. You've seen this bad boy before. Has all the settings. I have my screen set up for what I use a lot. I mean, it's just a beast. This thing does everything you need it to do. You know, LOWRANCE made a hell of a product. They always do, and they'll continue to do so. I will forever be a LOWRANCE user. It would take a hell of a lot to make me to convert. And I mean that. Take a hell of a lot to make me convert over. So, but yeah, this is my setup. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like button. Links will be at the bottom for everything that's on this kayak. Can't think of anything else offhand, but if you can, leave a comment. Don't forget the like button. Don't forget the subscribe button. And again, thank you for joining me with Midwest Fishing and Outdoors. Hopefully I might have some surprise coming up